So here's how to make your first $1,000,000 in 11 easy steps. Step No. 1. Invest in real estate. Real estate is one of the best ways to build wealth. But if you're young and you don't have a lot of money when you're restarting out, it can be difficult to get started. So what do? You start small. You find a way to add value to a property and then you rent it out. It doesn't matter if it's a house, an apartment, or even just a room in someone's house. If you can provide a service that people are willing to pay for, then you can make money. For example, if you see a property that's going for $100,000 that needs a little bit of work, you could put in $20,000 of your own money to fix it up and then rent it out for $1,500 a month. That's a 9% return on your investment, which is pretty good. Now imagine if you did that 10 times and built up a portfolio of rental properties that brought in $15,000 a month. That's $180,000 a year. And if you lived in one of the properties yourself, you would only need to find tenants for the other 9. Step number 2. Sell high-ticket items. If you want to make money, you need to sell things that are worth a lot of money. This could be anything from luxury cars to designer clothes to artwork. The key is to find something that people are willing to pay a lot of money for and then to sell it at a markup. For example, if you buy a car for $50,000 and sell it for $60,000, you've just made a $10,000 profit. That might not sound like a lot of money, but if you do that 10 times, you'll have $100,000 in profit. No? 3. Start a successful business. Starting a business is one of the best ways to make money because you're in control. You set the hours, you choose the products or services you want to sell, and you decide how much to charge. Of course, this takes a lot of hard work and dedication, but if you're willing to put in the effort, it can be extremely rewarding. One of the best things about running a business is that you can scale it up over time. This means that you can start small, maybe just working by yourself, and then gradually grow into a bigger operation with employees in multiple locations. For example, let's say you start a dog walking business. You can start by just walking dogs in your neighborhood. But if you do a good job and get some positive reviews, you can start to expand your customer base. Pretty soon, you might have so many customers that you need to hire other dog walkers to help you. Or maybe you decide to open up a second location in another neighborhood. The sky's the limit when it comes to growing your business. With hard work and dedication, you can turn your small side hustle into a full-fledged business empire. No, leverage your skills. Leverage your skills to make more money. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? Use your talents to generate income. This could mean starting a blog, creating an online course, or providing freelance services. The possibilities are really endless. Once you've identified your skills, you need to figure out how to monetize them. There are a lot of different ways to do this. You could sell your services on a freelance website. You could create and sell an online course, or you could start a blog and monetize it with ads. No matter what you decide to do, make sure that you're providing value in whatever you do. That's the most important thing. Number 5. Live below your means. This is one of the most important things that you can do if you want to become a millionaire. If you spend everything that you earn, then you'll never be able to save up enough money to invest and build wealth. However, if you live frugally and save a portion of your income, then you'll be able to invest that money and see it grow over time. This means that you may not be able to buy all the things that you want, but you need to be willing to make sacrifices. Now, if you want to be able to retire comfortably later on, No. 6. Develop multiple streams of income. Having multiple streams of income is essential if you want to become a millionaire. This gives you more flexibility, and it also means that you're not relying on just one source of income to support you. If your main job doesn't work out, you can always fall back on your other sources of income. Number 7. Diversify your investments. Diversification is key when it comes to investing. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Instead, spread your investments around so that you're not too exposed to any one particular investment. No. 8. Invest in yourself. One of the best things you can do is invest in yourself. This means taking the time to learn new skills and improve your existing ones. It also means taking care of your health and making sure you're in good physical and mental shape. When you invest in yourself, you're setting yourself up for success, both personally and professionally. Now 9. Take calculated risks. Taking risks is a big part of becoming a millionaire. However, it's important to make sure that these are calculated risks. Don't go into debt or put all your eggs in one basket. If you're going to take a risk, make sure it's worth the potential payoff. 10. Be patient. Becoming a millionaire doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and dedication. Be patient and don't expect to get rich quick. If you're willing to put in the hard work now, you'll be able to enjoy the rewards later on. And finally, number 11. Never give up. This is the most important step of all. No matter how many times you get knocked down, you need to keep getting back up. Never give up on your dreams. If you believe in yourself and your ability to succeed, then you will eventually get there.